Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Geebz here, old composer here at the Decomposer Lounge. Little something for you here, Saturday morning. And I'm running through that suggestion block on that video that I just put out where you guys can put your suggestions. So much easier for me to just scroll through and go, next, next, next. And so, I do kind of pick and choose a little bit because some people are putting down suggestions that they didn't know I already did. So you just go to the search bar there, search for your favorite band or song. You never know, I may have already done the track already. Anyhow, I'm pretty sure, and I just checked it on my channel, I have never done this band, Black Midi. And they are from England. I looked them up, and apparently they formed in 2017. And gosh, talk about a genre, chop suey. Post-punk, progressive rock, experimental rock, math rock, noise rock, avant-garde progressive rock, art rock, and alternative indie. So that means I'm in for just about anything. And I'm okay with that because that's what this channel is all about. Thank you guys in advance for your support. All the links to support the channel are down below. Patreon, cup of coffee, Twitch channel, you name it, I'm doing it. All right, guys, let's do this. This is This is the band Black Midi, and the name of the track is Near DTMI. Could be acronyms. All right.
Outside his home. They love in the water, they breathe in the water.
What a trip. This is a short track, so I'm going to leave this first stop real short. But two things just right off the top of my head. Love the sounds are completely different. Being real kind of experimental and all the genres that they were kind of moshed in there. So now I know why they put all that in there. But, utilizing their reverbs and stuff and their delays to do unique things. But two things that really struck me was the drummer's rhythm pattern in that front section. You saw me going like this, trying to figure out exactly what he was trying to do there. Added to a little bit of the uncomfortable chaos to it. But then this little turnaround where you saw me go, like that, on the right side, that guitar, even though everything's kind of a darker, heavier, and kind of a minor kind of vibe, right over that, he kind of did something in a little bit of he added like a major note to what he was playing. And kind of gave it that super uncomfortable vibe, but it's really experimental and dark and heavy and stuff like that. Let's listen to the rest of this because it's a short song, and then I'll save the rest for later.
They fight on the water, they fix on the water. What's in the water? Who in the water? And I see you hide. I'm alive, and I can see the water's foul. Hard to breathe. There's lead in the water. There's lead in the water. There's lead in the water. And you see that I'm fine. I stay by the water. And only the water. I stay by the water. And you're losing your mind. Down in the water. Down in the water.
That was so chaotic, but that was so unreal for me. There was, to me, it's just a wonderful break for me in the sense that a lot of the rock and metal and all these nuances, subgenres and stuff I've been listening to have been so polished in production and reverb and stuff. And this is kind of like chaotic. You know, it's not, I don't know what the difference is between math rock and certain things, but skill set, musicianship is all there, but they really pulled at every single opportunity to make you feel uncomfortable for this. And of course, I'm not too familiar with the lyrics. I don't see them. Something about get in the water, get in the water, get in the water. So maybe it's some kind of like SOS in a bigger kind of way, but in a very uncomfortable kind of vibe. Very unique guitar sounds. And that bass player was absolutely killing it. I love the guy's tone of the vocals as well. But I think what really just works for me on this whole thing is that this was like a real performance piece. You know, kind of a little bit like, I'm not putting them in the same genre whatsoever, but that one thing I did, I think before this, the Ren song, the High Ren song, you know, that performance kind of a piece that's very powerful and impactful. Of course, that I could hear what the lyrics were about because it was that, you know, he was rapping that stuff, what he was saying. Here I didn't, but I got the same kind of vibe. You know, that Ren video, there were some things when he was playing guitar and stuff where the guitar goes a little out of tune just by virtue of how hard he might be fretting, you know, holding down the frets or whatever the case is. This had that, you know, and if this is a sign of things to come, to kind of work together with these other bands that are putting out extremely polished pieces of work, then we're in a good headspace. I think we're going to have a really good balance of like, we got the raw and the power, and then we got the, you know, the glow in the art form. But this art form here is really more visceral and gut punching and stuff. I really dug this track. All right, guys, that was it. This was a shorty. But anyhow, so well worth it. You guys have a killer weekend. I've got another Patreon-a-thon coming out on Tuesday morning. I think in 9 songs. You can check that out, what I'm doing at Patreon. It's really cool. Come over there just for a month, hang out, get yourself, you know, all loaded up on some ear candy and hanging out. And then you can dig out if you don't feel like staying after a month. All right, you guys take care. Talk to you later. See ya.